What's real? What's fake? Who's genuine? Who's not? What is life anymore? Real is dying. Let's talk about it. Something that's just been on my mind lately is that we live in a technological world. You get what I'm trying to say. And social media is bigger than it's ever been, and it's only growing, and it's expected to keep growing by 2030 and just hit a peak. And content creation and influencers and money and all these things that are ruling the world right now, it's just making me think that real is dying. I'm not saying it's extinct, but it is slowly dying. A lot of people don't understand that everything being portrayed is fake. No one is real about their journeys. No one is real about how much they're making. No one is real about what it takes. No one is real about what they do behind the scenes. No one is real about their life, about this or that. And just, we live in a fake world to where fake is so normalized that being real is being different. Being real is like being the bad guy. I said it on my Instagram notes the other day, and I'm not trying to be funny, but nowadays being a good person is being the bad guy because you're standing out. Because everyone is just caught up in these demonic things of this world and just materialistic and just living for, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to put a label in there. The point is, I'm just seeing that our world is so toxic and unhealthy, and it's messing up relationships and the dating road, in that aspect. And I can make a whole nother video, but in that aspect, a lot of people don't know what's healthy. A lot of people are just being, brainwashed by social media, like I said, to think, oh, if you wanted to, you would, or this is what, a woman's supposed to look like, or hate men, hate women, whatever. And it's just creating a toxic culture and just a fake world of what dating is supposed to look like. To when people come across real dating, real love, genuine, unconditional, affection, and you try to treat someone right and you try to be the best version of yourself, that it's like, it's different, and people run away from that. Same thing with friendships. It's like, when you try to be a good friend, be a good person, and you're transparent, you're honest, you're there, you're genuine. It's like you either just get abused or people just, like I said, run away. And same thing with work and just so many environments and places and people, and I can keep going on and on. But I'm just noticing that we live in a fake world, and being real is being an outlier now. Like, just, I try to be a genuine, honest, transparent person. I try to tell people I'm transparent, and like, whether you like it or not, like, I just try to keep it real, because authenticity is a dying breed, and that's what people need. And that's why a lot of people are saying authentic content is, on the rise right now, because people don't know what's real, what's fake. And it's just, like I said, we just live in a toxic, unhealthy world now. And I'm just thinking, is there going to come a day where it's better? Or is it just going to keep declining and declining? Like I said, as technology advances, as the AI grows, as, social media keeps blowing up. And think about that, just speaking on AI, people don't even think for themselves now. ChatGPT and Claude, everything. It's like you're asking for ideas, scripts, you're asking for help with your body, and you're asking how to do this and that, and you don't even want to read a book. You just want to chat GPT and get a summary and this and that. Yes, AI is helpful and technology is helpful, and it should be a tool, and I use it. But like I said, a lot of people aren't even thinking for themselves. A lot of people don't even have a brain anymore. They've completely shut it off. And that just shows you, like, a lot of people are fake. They're not even thinking for themselves. They're not even moving, based off how they want to move. They're not even being a genuine, real person. They're basically just moving out here like a robot. And that a robot is a fake person. Am I not? You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, real is dying. Like I said, I hope that authentic content keeps blowing up and authenticity can rise, and I hope more genuine people can spread that and spread kindness and love, and more people become more genuine, and just more people become transparent, honest, real. More people start just becoming better, essentially. Because right now I just feel like friendships aren't worth it for the most part. Dating, it seeming like, is it really worth it? Trying to be, a cool coworker and, just be that genuine, cool, loving, just outgoing, real person in the workplace. Seems like it's not worth it anymore. Just, trying to be real in life seems like it's not worth it anymore because, like I said, people just run away. You get used and abused. People try to push you down and just run over you. People don't respect you. It's just crazy. It's crazy to see that, like I said, it's like trying to be good in today's world is being the bad guy, is being the outlier. It's like, it's crazy. And I don't really understand it, but like I said, I do understand it because I know where it's stemming from. I know where it's coming from. And like I said, I just hope, things can change and things can get better. Or like I said, otherwise, a lot of people like that are just going to realize it's not worth it and just going to fall into deep solitude, or unfortunately are just going to go cold-hearted and just, like I said, join the rest of the people that aren't real, that aren't genuine, and just the world is eventually just going to be 100% a fake world. Just everyone just fake, everyone lying, everyone deceiving, everyone just no unconditional love, no real connections, just fake everywhere. Everything's fake. People, like I said, won't even be thinking for themselves, and that's a whole nother conversation. But I don't know, something that was just on my mind, and like I said, I hope things change, but I guess we'll see. And if you got an opinion or anything, drop a comment. Like I said, if I'm speaking to you as well as just trying to speak to myself, and if you're getting something out of what I'm talking about, or what my thoughts, my thinking, whatever, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and I'm just gonna keep pushing my thoughts out there. And yeah, just thinking.